As always, our intrepid council of leakers have done it again. They have brought us a barrage of new leaks for us to drool over, from a long-awaited Marvel bust to a sprawling One Piece lineup and some surprising Pokemon additions. First up comes one of the most exciting gaming leaks we've seen in years, according to the leaker Lego Minecraft Goat, who jokingly said they're burning their Instagram account. Codename P has finally been identified, which turns out to be a brick-built PlayStation. Set number 72360, a PlayStation 1 with 1,911 pieces, priced at $160. This will be releasing in December 2026. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if we got a PS1 game to go with this as well, but the question is which nostalgic PlayStation 1 game would go alongside it. The set is rumoured to include the PlayStation console and a controller. Ironically, you can buy an original PlayStation for a fraction of the cost. Of course, if this leak turns out to be real, it will continue LEGO's growing trend of retro gaming display set. But does this mean I can once again dream of Crash Bandicoot and Ratchet & Clank LEGO sets? The LEGO PlayStation leak wasn't the only surprise. Another rumour points towards set 72051, which is believed to be a Mario arcade machine with 1,367 pieces, priced at $170. This will be releasing in August 2026. There are also rumblings from Brickmerge that set 72051 will be a Donkey Kong arcade machine with 1,367 pieces. This one will be available in August. This could be a strong addition to the arcade machine subseries that has started with the Nintendo Entertainment System. I have vague memories of seeing the Mario arcade machine in the amusements when I was on holiday. We're going to have to wait to see how this one turns out, but I'm assuming it will be pretty similar to the Pac-Man arcade machine. Moving on to something with a spooky vibe, there are more Wednesday sets on the way. Started with set 76787, Wednesday's Bag. This will be a 401 piece set, priced at $40, and set 76788, Nevermore Academy. This will have 890 pieces, priced at $70. Both of these sets will be coming out in October. Speed Champion fans have a Jaguar 2-pack to look forward to, set 77264. This will have 740 pieces, priced at $55, and will be coming out in August. And for your Jurassic Park fans, we have set 77984, Jurassic Park Jeep with 1,924 pieces, priced at $200. And I think it's safe to assume it will be this version of the iconic Jeep. We have an update for set 77985, the Triceratops Skeleton. This will have 1,154 pieces, priced at $100, and will be coming out this June. So the same thing normally happens when I complete one of these videos. LEGO then announces or releases images of the sets that I've talked about. And thanks to LEGO and Unibricks, we now actually have some images of a few of the upcoming Jurassic Park sets, as well as the Triceratops Skeleton. LEGO also released a little trailer for this, and honestly I think the set does look quite good. It'll be interesting to see more images of it, which I assumed would be coming later this week. Star Wars fans can look forward to Rota the Hutt possibly joining the Star Wars August wave with set 75451, Hutt and Droid. This is apparently based on the Mandalorian, which is why I'm guessing the Hutt in question is Rota, as he featured quite prominently in the trailer. The set will have 415 pieces and cost $50. Meanwhile, a retailer slip-up has already revealed official images of another set. Thanks to a heads up from Unibricks and a listing error from Walmart, we've got our first look at a new one-piece display build, set 75647, brick-built Gum Gum Fruit, with 482 pieces, priced at $80, arriving in August. Look, I'm going to be honest, it's a great looking set, but this looks more like it should have cost $40 at max. Again, it's a great set, it's really cool, but that price is kind of crazy. There's a little plaque labelled Gum Gum Fruit, although technically it's not the Gum Gum Fruit, but I don't really want to spoil anything for anyone who only watches the live action show, which is, I guess, an odd statement to say. I really love the build for the Gum Gum Fruit. It's a very interesting design. I think they've captured it quite well. The fruit sits on a small display stand, and I think the design of the stand is inspired by the chest that Luffy finds in the opening episode of the One Piece Netflix series. I love that you can actually open it up as well. It has a neat little diorama inside as a little tribute to when Luffy ate the fruit. Plus, I think that these are new face prints for Luffy, but I could be wrong. Interestingly, the Walmart listing shows this as set number 75647. What's curious, because earlier leaks listed One Piece sets ranging from 75641 to 75646. So is this a numbering mistake, or is this an extra set that wasn't originally part of the leak list? Brick Merge has also been getting in on the action as a fresh wave of leaks has surfaced through Brick Merge DE, pulling back the curtain on a packed release schedule spanning nearly every major theme. LEGO Marvel has 2 sets confirmed in the leak data with very different price points and scope. Set 76345 is a Doctor Doom bust, which will be arriving in September with 379 pieces, continuing Marvel's growing bust series with one of the franchise's most iconic villains. I think it's safe to assume that we'll also have a Doctor Doom minifigure. Set 76352, Avengers Tower is the bigger headline set here, dropping the 4th of October and having 954 pieces. Unfortunately, this is not the Baxter building like I hoped for, and it's just another Avengers Tower. Also lurking in the leaked data are 2 additional Marvel sets under the Doomsday theme. 76347 is going to be the vehicle display based for $60 coming out in October, and 76348 Epic Moments set for $100. We're still no clearer on what these sets will be, but it's something to keep your eye on. LEGO Icons has 3 sets listed, all with updated names worth noting. Set 11382 is going to be a Hubble Space Telescope with 1,552 pieces, costing $130, coming out in August. Set 11383 is Spooky Haunted House with 1,420 pieces, priced at $110, and this will be coming out in September. And set 11379 is a Bookend Bookstore with 1,690 pieces, priced at $130, and will be arriving in late October. For me, the 2 that stick out are going to be the Bookend Bookstore and the Hubble Telescope set. And the most expansive single theme leak is the LEGO One Piece Netflix series, which has 6 sets based on the Netflix One Piece adaptation, covering story arcs from Logtown to Drum Island. We have set 75641 Chopper and Dr. Hiruk Wipeout with 271 pieces, priced at $30. Set 75642 Logtown Marine Chase with 547 pieces, priced at $60. Set 75643, a buildable chopper with 573 pieces, priced at $70. Set 75644, Little Garden Jewel with 733 pieces, priced at $80. And set 75645, Castle on Drum Island with 1,038 pieces. Oh, and finally, set 75646, Logtown Marine Battleship with 1,705 pieces, priced at $170. The battleship, sitting at 1,705 pieces, is the clear flagship of the wave, closely followed by Castle on Drum Island. LEGO Pokémon has had 3 sets listed, covering a solid spread of fan favourites. Set 72150, Munchlax, with 757 pieces, priced at $70. Set 72160 is Arcanine with 1,190 pieces at $100, and set 72168 Rayquaza with 1,083 pieces priced at $130. Rayquaza's inclusion is the talking point here. It's a set that's likely to sell out fast given the legendary Pokemon's popularity. I'm going to point out, we are going to have 2 green dragon builds, because we've got the rumoured Dragon Ball Shenron coming late this year, and then we have the Rayquaza, who is also a green serpentine dragon. Just pointing that out. LEGO Technic is getting 3 heavy-hitting sets this time round. Set 42232, the Sadir's Spear with 4,104 pieces. Set 42240, the Aston Martin AMR 26 with 1,547 pieces. And set 42231, the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger RT with 1,516 pieces. That set with over 4,000 pieces is probably the most ambitious of the 3, while the Fast and Furious license continues to prove popular. The LEGO Editions line is expanding in August 2026. We have set 43028, Olivia Rodrigo vinyl record with 360 pieces. Set 43029 is a turntable with 670 pieces. And set 43031, guitar with 1,228 pieces. The LEGO Botanicals theme has a single leak this time round with set 11507. Petite Flower joins the Botanicals lineup in August at 400 pieces, a smaller, accessible entry point in a theme that has been growing steadily. LEGO Architecture fans are in for a treat with set 21066, New York Skyline, listed at having 1,465 pieces, giving the architecture theme a refreshed take on one of the most recognisable skylines. And finally, we have a seasonal LEGO set 40958, Christmas Stocking, which rounds out the leak list as a seasonal gift with purchase, or possibly a standalone set. Details are currently light on this one, but the timing fits a late year release window. Now, a recent LEGO Mario teaser appeared to confirm that proper LEGO Mario minifigures are on their way, and if the current rumour mill is to be believed, they will arrive in 2027. as part of a new wave of LEGO sets. And what's even better, these aren't going to be smart play sets. They will just be regular sets, and honestly, I hope they are affordable and not just massive 18 plus sets. But I think it's safe to say at some point there will be a big build for Peach's castle. In the teaser trailer we see Mario and he looks pretty good. I love that they've used mid-sized legs as well as giving him some torso printing. And he also comes with a nice moulded headpiece, which looks pretty good. We've also got a few extra updates thanks to Max Bout regarding an early rumour list mentioning characters like Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and even a Big Thick Bowser, with Yoshi possibly featuring a removable shell so a minifigure can ride on his back. I can see why the Mario theme has been kind of quiet for this year so far, and I'm looking forward to see what LEGO does with the theme going forward. Although it does worry me that there is possibly a 70% chance that the LEGO Super Mario minifigures are only included in a set that's so expensive only people who have ridiculous levels of disposable income can afford. But that's just me worrying over things that have yet to happen. For LEGO fans who have waited decades to see actual Mario minifigures, this is huge. No further details on set numbers or themes yet have been confirmed at this stage. But to celebrate Mario Day, LEGO has revealed set 72050, Mario Kart, Luigi and Mach 8, with 2,234 pieces priced at $180. This set will be arriving in April. Overall, I think this set looks pretty good. This model acts as a great companion to last year's incredibly popular Mario Standard Kart display set. But instead of Mario this time, the spotlight shifts to his taller and greener brother. The Luigi build is very similar in style to the Mario model, but with several key differences. His face is longer and slimmer. The hat, of course, features a printed L, and his mustache uses some brand new LEGO elements to capture Luigi's unique look. The figure sits inside the Mach 8 kart, which first appeared in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and the kart itself looks fantastic. The design blends inspiration from the jet turbines and 1950s Formula 1 cars, giving it a sleek, aerodynamic feel. The classic blue and yellow colour scheme from the games is recreated using over 2,000 LEGO pieces. But this isn't just a static display model. The set includes some fun features. Turning the steering wheel moves the front wheels left and right, and rolling the kart forward spins the flames in the exhaust at the back. The model can sit on a black display stand similar to the Mario Kart set, and the exclusive printed wheel rims and new elements help give the set a premium feel. If you already own the Mario version, this feels like the perfect partner display set, almost like assembling a LEGO version of the Mario Kart starting line. And it does raise a bigger possibility. Could LEGO turn this into a yearly Mario Kart series? Peach on a bike, Yoshi in his egg cart, maybe even Bowser's massive kart build. There's a lot of potential here. Fresh off the Mario Day excitement, LEGO has officially revealed set 21367. The Tintin Moon Rocket, landing on shelves the 1st of April 2026. The design comes from fan submission TechL86, and it's a faithful recreation of one of the world's most iconic vehicles in comic history. The red and white checkered rocket from Destination Moon and Explorers of the Moon is created beautifully, with 1,283 pieces priced at $160. Standing at 49 centimeters tall, the model nails the rocket's silhouette, the three triangular fins and the sleek conical nose, and the checkered library that Tintin fans will recognize immediately. Lift the top section and there's a compact control room hidden inside, packed with details pulled straight from Herg's original panels. One element that didn't survive the journey from fan concept to retail shelf, the launch tower from the original submission, has been cut, almost certainly to keep the price manageable. It's a shame, but honestly the rocket stands perfectly well on its own. The minifigure lineup is where the set really earns its price tag. LEGO has included 5 characters from the Adventures of Tintin, all decked out in matching orange astronaut suits. Tintin comes with a brand new hairpiece, Captain Haddock wears his signature scowl, and Professor Calculus and the bumbling detective duo Thompson & Thompson round out the crew. Tintin and Haddock carry radio accessories, and the Thompsons naturally have their walking sticks. Snowy also makes the cut, rendered in an exclusive new mold. Arranged on the set's black 18+ display stand, the whole crew looks ready for liftoff. For anyone who grew up with these stories, it's a thoughtful tribute to one of Tintin's most ambitious adventures. The Nike partnership keeps producing results, somehow, and this next one might be the most visually striking yet. Set 43025 recreates the Air Max 95 in brick form, and it's time to release with the real-world launch of the LEGO branded version of the actual shoe. Set number 43025, Air Max 95 will have a piece count of 1,213 pieces, priced at $110. This set will be releasing on the 28th of March. The model captures the Air Max 95's classic neon colorway, dark to light gradient running from black through grey to white, punctuated by fluorescent green hits. It's a recognizable shoe, and the brick version does it justice. There's more in the box than just the sneaker though. The remaining pieces build a display stand styled with a LEGO Air logo in rounded bricks, with a colour palette that runs from black through to purple, from blue to light blue. The sneaker attaches via some connector elements so it can rotate or detach. The set also comes with a minifigure dressed in Nike branded gear, complete with printed clothing and a custom headpiece that fits the aesthetic. Sneaker culture and LEGO might sound like an odd pairing on paper, but it makes more sense than it first appears. Both communities are obsessive about design details. Both have collectors who will pay serious money for the right piece. And for anyone who likes LEGO seasonal sets, we have a LEGO Easter Decoration gift with purchase, set 40890 in this year's spring promo. With a piece count of 312 pieces, this gift with purchase will be available between the 17th of March to the 26th. The set pulls together 6 small builds in soft pastel colours, centered on 2 decorated Easter eggs dressed up with leaf and flower elements. These are modest builds by design, decorations really, but they're charming enough to earn a spot on a shelf for a few weeks each spring. Now, this has been rumbling along in the background for a few months, and it's finally happening. The LEGO Crocs retail collection goes live on the 21st of March, with adult and kids versions available. The shoes take the familiar Crocs clog shape and run with LEGO-inspired colours and textures, with custom charms nodding to classic LEGO themes like castle, space, and pirates. The detail collectors will actually want to know, earlier promotional pairs came packed with a small LEGO polybag, and the rumour going around is that the retail launch is going to have the same deal applying to it. If that holds, you're not just buying a pair of shoes, you're getting a miniature LEGO collectible thrown in. No confirmation yet, but given how the promotion rollout has gone, it wouldn't be a surprise. Onto the LEGO news section, LEGO has revealed that 2025 delivered a remarkable financial growth, far outpacing the wider toy industry. The surge comes despite, or perhaps because, of a year defined by steep price hikes, along with the largest product retirement cycle in the company's history, and an increasingly aggressive push into licensed IPs. Now, for longtime fans, that last point is bittersweet. The company's reliance on blockbuster franchises has undeniably fueled sales. It has also overshadowed LEGO's own original themes. This also seems to reflect a broader shift in the market. Original LEGO themes once were the backbone of the brand, now struggle to stand out in a landscape where every new concept is expected to come with a TV tie-in or multimedia rollout. It raises a fair question. Would a theme like Mars Mission, a theme that was once successful with just sets and a simple online game, be greenlit today? Despite these concerns, LEGO's momentum shows no sign of slowing. The company's ability to grow amid sweeping internal and external changes suggests a brand still capable of reinventing itself, even as fans continue to debate what the reinvention should look like amidst skyrocketing prices. And with that, we've got to the end of the video. What set are you looking forward to? What are your thoughts on us finally getting LEGO Mario minifigures? Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a most wonderful day. Bye!